What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Rockford Ordnance. I've promised you something on my live stream that I would bring out my top 5 AKs. And what I decided is I'm not going to do them in any particular order. I'm going to show you my top 5, my favorite top 5. Now, that's subjective, right? So don't everybody go screaming and crying. I'm going to show you what I like. Obviously, I own them. They're in my collection. But in no particular order, I figured I'd start with a great. And that is the Arsenal SLR 107. But this is particularly special in that it is a Krebs rifle. Let's see if you can see it. It's right above my finger there. Krebs. Everybody see that? Anyhow, super rifle, right? He does his magic on it, and then I did my magic. It's outfitted in Zenitco furniture, the fore-end rail and all, the stock, you name it. We've got a primary arms 1x6 scope on here. And yeah, I love this rifle. It works magnificently. It is a little heavy, but other than that, you get used to it. And I'm going to include another SLR 107 in here because I have one that I really like. It's kind of a minimalist compared to this. This was like our alpha clone, and I've got one that's set up in a minimalist fashion, and I like it just as much. So we're going to show you that today too, and kind of go over both of them, show you why we like them and why they're in our collection and why they're in the top 5. So let's do a little shooting here and have some fun. It's always fun when we can bring one of these out. So we are going to be shooting at 100 yards here. Let's see if I can zoom in for you. We have on the left IPSC size torso target, and on the right one of our white steel torso targets. Then on the far left there, the range has some thicker steel. Somebody's taken the liberty of painting some white dots on it, so we're gonna have fun with the steel and with the target, see how accurate we are. Haven't shot this gun in quite a while, so I'm hoping it's still on. We'll see. The steel on the left rings a little deeper, the one on the right rings kind of normal, so let's have some fun. So you might ask why I like this rifle so much. Well, it starts with the platform. I like Arsenal guns. I like stamped better than I do milled. Don't ask me why. I just think the look is cool. In my opinion, a good one will either start out smooth or wear in and smooth out even better than a milled gun. A little bit lighter, and that allows me to add these other heavy things and still keep it kind of light, right? But yeah, it's just kind of a quintessential look. I don't know, I like it. The Krebs factor is, you know, a whole nother step above other things. It's until you feel it, I can't really explain it. You don't understand how truly smooth things are and how they operate and the trigger and everything until you feel one compared to something else that you think is the smoothest you felt. And there's other boutique you know, manufacturers out there that do great jobs as well. I just happen to have fallen into the Krebs trap, and he is fairly close, and that makes it easy. And yeah, just like his stuff. Obviously the safety is a huge thing. Every AK should have one of those. But we're going to shoot a little here, and then we'll talk throughout. We'll bring out the other gun and go from there. So let's see what we can do here. Let's get some ear protection on first and foremost, if I can get it all straightened out here, so I don't lose what little of my hearing I have left. At least that's what my wife tells me, but hey, let's see here. Slide things down. We've got some wolf in here, polyformance. And let's start out ringing a little steel, shall we? And we might as well turn on our nice bright red reticle. Not that we need it, but it's always kind of fun. So let's see if she'll ring. And let's see if she's on target, most importantly. Yeah. She's ringing. Let's try the heavy steel. Let's zoom in a little. Might as well take advantage of it, right guys? Fun, fun, fun. Always fun to hear that thing ring. Let's try a headshot. Missed. Off to the right a little. I pulled that one. All right, maybe we got enough to go on paper here. Let's see. All right, let's go see how that worked out. Well, first let's take a look at the target, shall we? Looks like we kind of did the four corners here. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So not bad. Just pulling it out. Steel, let's take a look over here. There's at least 3 of those headshots nipping the edges there, and a bunch in the body. And we might be able to see some of the hits on here. The lead usually kind of looks fresh, you know, when you hit it. They were in the white there. I don't know if you can tell, but whatever, a few of them. So, not bad. Like I said, that gun is just always on the money. So, let's go in a little more depth about this rifle, shall we? Like I said, SLR 107 FR. So, folding stock rail is how the gun came. It was, you know, Parkerized and then painted by Arsenal, but we all know how their paint works out. So when Krebs gets a hold of them, he starts out, he tumbles them, right? And that's his, what they call his dehorning process. He may pay particular attention to some areas, maybe the charging handle or something, smooth out rough edges, that kind of thing. And then they're tumbled, completely tumbled, and They have his Krebs coat put on, which is, I forget what they call it, an alkylid, I think it's a lacquer, I'm not sure, but it's very similar to, you know, a Cerakote or something along those lines. In my estimation, a bit tougher. This gun has been everywhere, done everything, and there's not a mark on it. The other big thing, this gun's had the barrel shortened, and then he slides the front sight block back to the gas block, shortens it up a bit, swings a little quicker, a little handier, just nice. It came with the standard Arsenal furniture and Arsenal polymer folding stock, and at the time I had scored this Zenitco stuff. This one actually happens to be, I got it off an ad, and it actually happens to be from AK Operators. There's his little logo there, so might be a collector's item by now, who knows. But this is their full rail, and then their PT1 stock. That's about it for the Zenitco. Arsenal, this is the 113, is it? Let's see, SM13 mount for the scope. As you can see, it's really close. It's right on top of that dust cover, and the scope is right on top of that rail. I actually had to mill a little bit out for the rivet for the adjustment for magnification, so it would turn when it swung through there. So that's how close it is. Super ultra low rings, put it down there. Circle 10 mags, a Hogue grip, and a Magpul foregrip. The standard 74 brake, which I like, and yeah, all in all, just a great package. It's always on the money, never switches. I can pull the scope on and off. We don't lose zero. Just one of them guns I really like. So I'm not going to tell you if it's my number 1 or my number 5 at this point. We'll have you guys kind of try and figure that out. But this thing's got everything going for it, guys. I think there's a better way to do it, because it's hard to say number 1, right? So we'll let you guys kind of think what number 1 is at the end, and then I'll give you my final answer after our 5th video. But let's take a look at the one that's a little more minimalist, shall we say. So here is its counterpart, another 107 FR folding stock. However, this has the Bulgarian triangle stock. We've left it pretty much alone. I did go with this TDI Arms grip, also the TDI Arms AKML forend. I really like this handguard. Normally I've got a flashlight mounted on here, but I tried to go super light with this gun. This angle and this big swell in the finger grooves, I can manipulate this gun with one hand, no problem. It's so light. Bulgarian Circle 10s. Wait a minute. This gun just happens to look really good with a Bakelite mag. What do you think? And then our cheese grater top. Everything else is left alone, other than an ALG trigger. And to tell you the truth, I don't know what I like better, a Krebs trigger or an ALG, because this one, so nice. So nice. And the reset, so fast. So, both in the same family. I don't know if I should consider them separate rifles toward the top 5 or one in the same. We'll see. I don't know. Let's shoot this one real quick. Iron sights. I do want to get a red dot or something on this, but trying to stay minimalist. So let's see how she shoots. So we're going to do the same thing, but ring a little steel, and then hit the paper and see how things look. Let's load in this Bakelite. Same ammo. What a pretty gun. I don't know if you could hear the difference there in the racking with how smooth the Krebs is. This is smooth, but it's a pretty... I haven't put that many rounds through this gun. Let's take a look. We got 100? Yes. Let's try some steel here. Miss. There we go. That was a little low. Try the big steel. Alright, let's go to the paper. I'm going to aim at the head so we can see the different shots. One more in the head. Oh well, let's see how this one did, huh? Okay guys, I told you this gun was shooting low. Now, those are the original with the Krebs SLR 107. I was aiming at the head, and there's the shots with the iron sights, so I mean, think about that. That's not too shabby there. I mean, what, 1 inch? Got a couple out here, and that's just kind of putting the sight right about here. And not too shabby, considering no optics, right? So that gun is on the money. Might have to crank her up a little, but other than that, nice, 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 nice. So there's the two groups. And steel, I don't know if you're going to be able to see anything more. All in the body, pretty much. Yeah, so it's hitting right where the other one was. And the big steel, there's not much to see over there, but it was ringing them. And these are hard to ring. These are 1 inch plate. I've never showed you guys this before, but they're thick. I mean, look at that sucker. So they don't ring clear like the other ones do, like the AR 500 steel. But nice group all in all. Well, you can always tell it's AK time when the gloves come out, right? Let's have a little more fun here. Better put some ears on, what do you think? How about them apples? Well, if you can hear me over the rain, we're going to continue to pop some rounds through this lightweight here. So guys, there's the first installment of our top 5. I don't know which one that you guys would pick, the Krebs SLR 107 or the plain old SLR 107 with the triangle stock, the minimalist and the do-it-all, be-all, end-all. Maybe I'm giving it away because I love this Krebs so much. It is like a go-to rifle, right? I can grab it and do anything up close, CQB, out far, whatever I want. Am I giving it away? Maybe, maybe not. You'll never know till the end. But what's your favorite of the two, and should I group them? Anyways, it's been a blast coming out here. Let me know which one you like. Check out our Facebook, check out our Instagram, and as always, thank you, and Rockford Ordnance out.